Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right, whatever that meant.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
Did he go to the library a lot?
First Thursday of every month. That's when the fan magazines would come in. Know what his favorite book was? The Make-Up Secrets of Lon Chaney.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as
that
the
is
law
very
concerned,
true.
the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's
closed,
real
Miss
will
Drew.
is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Maybe that's where his real will is.
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
Maybe he knows the real will could be in there, only he wants to destroy it.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
Okay, I won't judge.
I just wonder what it was doing there.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area, too.
How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
Made a wrong turn once, twice.
Do you think Emily's going to be able to run the inn by herself?
Times are just too tough. If she's smart,
I'm so
she'll
lucky.
sell before the bills start piling up.
The key that you had Mr. Wardell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave
Oh
you?
man, now that's
It
in my
might
head.
have been, I suppose. You know about that?
I found the receipt on the path to Richard Topham's house.
Really? I thought I'd thrown it out. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
Okay, let's
It would sure
open.
be nice to be able to open this thing.
I opened it. Sweet. Oh, pretty music. Yes, door open. Now we can go back. Oh wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to that Twin Brooks place. Ooh, a store. I'm gonna go in the store.
A vending machine that just sells
That's
toys.
awesome! Why can't that be real? I want a teddy bear. It's Fifi.
You never know when you're gonna need a toy.
Yeah, right. I want a toy. I have a pony. Probably wasting all my money here. Oh, wow. I'll go to Tubby Telegram soon. Get my money. Well, I'm gonna go to Tubby Pilgrims because I think I only have I only have 50 cents left. Whoops.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's
Yes?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's.
Get on with it, dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. A rather expensive car at that. Very well, Miss Drew. Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Strakowski, and upon your return I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Tchaikovsky?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusfield Telecom, as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains. I, on the other hand, am expecting company within the hour, so do hurry.
Well, okay then. Ugh. Dropping everything now. No.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Tchaikovsky?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah! I put you through to your father, didn't I? You pick up those papers for him yet?
Actually, Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
See this headset I'm wearing? I plug it in and what do you know? I hear things. Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours over to the
Oh my
orphanage
God.
and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
How much more stuff do they want from us?
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands. Or in our mouths. I'm sorry. You were saying?
Miss Tchaikovsky
I
asked
think
me to
she's
pick up
Irish
some raffle tickets
or
from you.
Scottish.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets.
The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you? Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I'd better go rinse out his mouth before. Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. I already have toys.
Hi, do you have 5 toys for me? I certainly do. Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint, you hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much. Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets? Oh, the raffle tickets. I don't have them, dear.
Oh my God.
You have to pick them up from Phelps Print Shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski.
We don't pull hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have jelly on our hands.
Phelps Print Shop. Wonderful.
Yeah, just wonderful.